Chasing the ball, what soccer taught me. It was a warm, sunny spring day in Warren, New Jersey. I had just woken up from my sleep. I walked to the bathroom, brushed my teeth with my princess toothbrush and bright blue toothpaste, and brushed my curly blonde hair. I knew it was going to be a great day. I put on my little yellow cleats, put on my yellow t-shirt, and placed my shin guards on my shins. I walked down the stairs to the kitchen and saw beautiful sun rays shining through the windows. My dad explained, "Hallie, we have to go. It's your big day, your first ever soccer game." I had the biggest smile on my face. I couldn't wait to play. On the car ride there, I explained to my dad how I was so excited. My dad warned me that I was going to be playing with boys, but I didn't care. We pulled up to the school and went to my co-ed soccer game, right out there on the Warren Middle School fields. I was 3, and although I was so young, I already knew I was going to love soccer. I gathered with my teammates on the fields, and the ref threw the ball. I ran in circles, trying to get the ball on my feet. Finally, I got the ball on my feet, and I was running down the field. The wind was blowing through my hair, and I was on fire. I picked up my foot, and boom, the ball was in the goal. I scored my first ever goal. Little did I know that soccer would become a huge part of my life in the future. Hi, my name is Hallie, and I would like to tell you about why soccer is the best sport you can play. From this sport, I not only gained a good work ethic and athletic ability, I also gained best friends. Soccer has taught me more in life than school ever will. When I was 12, I had decided that I wanted to move up a level in my soccer experience and try out for a new soccer team, a more difficult team and a harder coach. I went to the tryout and did horrible the first day. I told my parents I was going to quit and stay on the same team I was on, but my parents insisted that I keep going, so I went to the tryout the next day. I did much better the next day, and because I kept going,
the medical response team is needed in room 32. Please hold students in your classroom. The medical response team is needed in room 32. Please hold students in your classroom.
Okay, I did much better the next day, and because I kept going, I made the team. But I, however, thought that because I made the team, my work was done. I believed I didn't have to try anymore. So that first season was the worst soccer season I've ever had. I thought I was getting kicked off anyway, so what was the point? That season passed and tryouts came again. There was new talent. My team was going up as I was trailing behind. One day I came to practice and my coach told me, "I see potential in you. However, it is your choice whether you want to keep working to get better or let yourself fall." At that moment, I decided I needed to recommit myself to the sport. For the rest of that season, I tried to dedicate myself to the best player I could be. It paid off. I started getting more playing time, and finally, I was a starter. What that season taught me was that no matter what sport you play or activity you do, always do your best and work as hard as possible. That is one of the many life lessons that I've learned from soccer, from my teammates, and from my coach. Because my teammates and I always had to work together and train together, they became my best friends. I couldn't see myself without them, and I don't know how I lived without them before. Soccer doesn't just provide you with skill and athletic ability when you leave the field. It also provides you with years of friendship and best friends to support you when nobody else will. Just like mine did. When I was having a bad practice, my friends made sure I was okay. When you put so many hours into a sport with people who have the same passions as you, the sport is so much more meaningful. While playing soccer is fun, watching soccer is another easy and accessible alternative for everyone. You should watch soccer because you will feel included, feel like you're part of a family, and have fun enjoying the game with family and friends. Soccer can bring families together by gathering everyone to sit and watch the game. Encyclopedia Britannica said, "At the turn of the 19th century, agents of the British Empire helped to spread the sport to every corner of the globe." The Football League, now the English Football League, was formed in England in 1888 and became a model for league play elsewhere. The sport was loved by the world so much, it spread quickly, and more people began to watch it. The stands of stadiums were starting to fill up. That is because over 1.3 billion people in the world watch and play soccer. More people watch soccer than any other sport, including American football. 160 million people watch the Super Bowl every year on average. However, just over a billion people watched the World Cup in Brazil in 2014, and 910 million held in South Africa in 2010. This graph shows just how many people love the sport. The fans of soccer teams are like no other. The stands are filled up with soccer fanatics, and people of all different races and religions come together to support their favorite team. In contrast to watching soccer live at a stadium, you can also watch it at the comfort of your home. It is just as great as being in the stadium and gives you a different view of soccer. Commentators will talk about the sport and will inform you what's happening if you aren't a regular soccer fan. As I said before, soccer is a lot of fun to watch, however, it can also be a lot of fun to play. To sum up my talk, I would like you to look differently at soccer and to realize there's more to soccer than you may think. Remember that it is an easy and amusing game to watch and to play. I hope from my talk you learned a little bit about the different aspects of soccer and what it has to offer. It can be a fun activity that you play or watch with your family, or it can become a lifestyle. I think everyone is capable of involving soccer in their lives and developing a new interest. Lastly, always remember, success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing or learning to do. Pele. Thank you.